Yo, what's good, guys? Your boy Jason JV saying welcome to another reaction video. And yes, y'all, best believe we had to hit this one up. Why? Because this one comes to us from none other than my man, my homie, Simple. And this one features TK Green, and this is a song they did together called War With Myself. So, yeah. Can't wait to get into this one. Shout out to my man Simple, you know what I'm saying? You can usually find us hanging out on Alpha Tyler's live streams. If we're not in the YouTube universe, then best believe you can find us, hanging out in the Discord. Alpha Tyler's Discord server, that is. So yeah, shout out to my man Alpha Tyler. Let's all get into this, shall we? Once again, from Simple, featuring TK Green, War With Myself. Without further ado, like to hit here. Go.
In place of my anger, I plan to write all my hatred and letters aimed at the heads of those who have tested my patience. Angels and demons won't let up, they never begin to shut up, they just keep
Alright, so it sounds like my man is in a spiritual battle, you know what I'm saying, dealing with the angels and the demons, you know what I'm saying, and he's doing his best to not take his anger out on others. Let's go ahead and let's wind this back a little bit. Let's get right back into it.
Angels and demons won't let up, they never begin to shut up, they just keep talking and talking. I'm left to deal with the headache and I feel real strange in the way that I wake every day. My mind is chained in a violent.
Yo, I love the flow switch, you know what I'm saying? He started out nice and slow, and now he's kind of going into the chopper style just a little bit, not too much. Let's go.
Again, I feel real strange in the way that I wake every day. My mind is chained in a violent place that I go to when I can't show through all the mistakes that I make. Never will I fake for the sake of just making the pay. I will one day anyway for the pain. I display like a gem in acacias, hoping that the rain won't ruin my pain. Tainted relations, it's time to displace them. I find that I'm angry.
So he's talking about, rather than, like I said, taking his anger out on others, he'd rather talk about it, you know what I'm saying? He'd rather express himself through his art, and he's hoping that, whatever fortune or fame that may come his way, you know what I'm saying, it doesn't change who he is. So, let's go.
Anxious when faced with the changes I have to make to be great. But nothing is changing, it's like I'm stuck in this cage and people are poking and prodding with instruments inside my brain.
Okay, so it seems like he's saying, like, nothing is changing, so it sounds like he's, like, stuck in a rut, because he feels like he's trapped in a cage, you know what I'm saying, which could be a metaphor for being stuck in a rut, you know what I'm saying, and it's not fun being stuck in a rut, you know what I mean? Let's go.
When I take a step back, when I run away from the pain that I have, so I smoke.
I gotta say, I love the way my man is flowing on this beat. I love this beat. This beat is hard as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And my man is spitting hella hard on this beat, man. Let's go.
Another joint to relax. Been 10 years since I relapsed. Home white, no weed, but I don't see the difference when I'm writing these hypotheses of lucid dreams I'm having, even though I'm asleep. War with myself, war with myself. I'm at war with myself.
Alright, so it sounds like, he's talking about, he's lacking some sleep. You know what, let me wind it back.
Run away from the pain that I have, so I smoke another joint to relax.
So he's talking about hitting the weed to numb everything out, his pain, you know what I'm saying, his struggle, and it's causing him to lose sleep. Is that what he's saying? Yeah.
10 years since I relapsed. Home white, no weed, but I don't see the difference when I'm writing these hypotheses of lucid dreams I'm having, even though I'm asleep. War with myself.
Yeah, see, I'm having even no I'm sleep. So, bro, lack of sleep, but then even when he's able to sleep, he's having these crazy dreams. You know what I mean? That again, rather than acting on, he's writing about them. You know what I'm saying? Which is something that I can relate to. You listen to my song. My songs, Out of My Mind, Demons, and Negative Thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, trust me, I can relate.
War with myself. I'm at war with myself, war with myself. I'm at war with myself, war with myself.
Okay, now I like what he did with the hook. I like that the hook is layered. I kind of wish that for his verse, he could have did like either some ad-libs or layered up some parts to really emphasize some points in his verse, you know what I mean, especially like with his rhyming, you know what I mean. The verse is good, the flow is good. I just wish he would have did something to really add to it. Like I said, whether it's ad libs or some kind of layering, something to really make it pop more. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
I'm at war. I'm at war. I'm at war with myself, war with myself. I'm at war with myself, war with myself. I'm at war with myself, war with myself. I'm at war. I'm at war. At war with myself, no more.
Now, I'll say this for the hook. I think the hook is it's okay. I like the fact that it's layered. You know what I mean? It's doubled there. But I feel like he could have done more with the hook. That's just me, though. You know what I mean? It sounds a bit repetitive. I don't know. Maybe add a little bit to the verbiage of the hook. You know what I'm saying? But that's just a minor nitpick. That's just me. For the most part, overall, it's not bad. Again, I just wish he would have did something more with the verses. At least with that first verse. But now we're about to get into the second verse. Let's see what happens here. Let's get back into it.
I'm at war. I'm at war. At war with myself, no more can I tell. The wall from the floorboard or from the shelf. Sarah Quill prescribed, no more blue eyes. Torture described, I've lived through hell. Living with the guilt of taking these pills. They wilt in my wits like candlesticks till I manage to split both canopy trick. But people just tell me I'm manic and shit. The voices make choices for me, no more with the store.
Okay, I love the energy he's bringing into the second verse. You know what I mean? I kind of wish he would have had the same energy for the first verse. And then going back to the hook, another thing I noticed with the hook too, I wish he would have really amped it up for the hook. You know what I mean? Because you're talking about being at war with yourself, right? You need to, and see, it's called the hook for a reason. You know what I mean? You got to bring that energy in with the hook. You got to, beat it into people's heads. You know what I'm saying? Like that, with the fact that you're at war with yourself. You know what I mean? I kind of just wish he would have amped up more for the hook. You know what I mean? And that way, because the hook and the verses, I feel like they have that same energy. You know what I mean? If not, the hook lacking a little bit of energy more so than the verses do. I feel like the verses are doing a better job in bringing in that energy. But the hooks, I feel like they should be amped up more to really make them stand out. Again, it's called a hook for a reason. Let's go.
Just be a boy on a journey. You see the demons are behind the trees, and the shortage of coinage just means that we can afford it. Just leave a couple of pennies to cover up my eyes when I'm deceased. Fortunate for me, they can just torture and torment me. I'm a soul.
Okay, so he's talking about how these voices, right, in his head, they be torturing him because they're pulling him in multiple directions and stuff. Okay, see what you're getting at.
A fortune you see with the orders to board up and leave my victims all gory. I've heard the horrific stories come from the most boringest person, but what left them that way was the journal. More with the corny, I happen to be that person. The thing that left me so boring is the same thing that deformed me. I wear a mask to hide from you. What lies behind, keep it boarded. Cause if
so, he's talking about, okay, like, cause his well, sometimes he'll wear a mask, but lately he's been wearing the face paint. And the face paint, the mask, I know he talked about what it represents, what it means. It's a representation of his demon, you know what I mean? Of his darker side, bruh, let's go.
If I don't, then there's no telling what surprises are lurking. War with myself, war with myself. I'm at war with myself, war with myself. I'm at war with myself, war with myself.
See, I feel like with the hook, he's bringing in that same energy. I just wish it would have been more energetic, more like aggressive, more aggressive. So like, instead of like, I'm at war with myself, war with myself. I wish he would have really answered like, I'm at war with myself, war with myself. You know what I mean? Because like, dude, it's a struggle. You know what I mean? You're trying to break. You're trying to escape that. You know what I mean? You want to show your aggravation, your frustration with this struggle, you know what I mean? With this war with yourself that you're dealing with. So why not bring that out? Really amplify that. Amplify that, if I can get that word out. You know what I mean? I'm at war with myself. War with myself. I'm at war. You know what I mean? Let's go.
I'm at war. I'm at war. I'm at war with myself. War with myself. I'm at war with myself. War with myself. I'm at war with myself, war with myself. I'm at war.
motherfuckers don't get out of my way. I'ma leave your family in pain when they find your remains laid decayed where they...
Ooh, I love the way my man TK is coming in this, man. And he's warning people, you know what I mean? Stay out of my way, you know what I mean? You lazy motherfuckers, y'all can do what you want to do. But, man, you get in my way, though, it's going to be a problem, you know what I mean? So I'm telling y'all right now, you stay the hell up out of my way, because you're not going to keep me from getting mines, you know what I'm saying? And you try to keep me from getting mines, like I said, it's going to be a problem. Let's go.
And I can't say what kinds of shapes that your remains will be in. I try to replay, but the replay fades the grave before it begins. Not the type to ask forgiveness for any one of these sins. If I did it, just know I did it all with at least a grin.
Again, I wish the verses were layered, you know what I mean? I wish some parts were doubled, and then I wish we had some ad-libs, you know what I mean? To really kind of, you know, enhance these verses, you know what I mean? Really kind of, you know, emphasize what they're talking about here, you know what I mean? Let's go.
I'm a monster. No, you're not. Don't interrupt me when I'm talking. Fuck you, dude. I'm talking to. Don't.
You know, another thing too, I'll give credit for TK. I love. See, this is a perfect collab for both TK and Simple, because I feel like their voices work well with each other. You know what I mean? They definitely stand out from each other, and I feel like both guys are also on point with their verses. You know what I mean? I'm definitely feeling it. It's just, like I said, it's just little things here and there, little details here and there that they could have added to really make this thing pop. Let's go.
I'm a monster. No, you're not. Don't interrupt me when I'm talking. Fuck you, dude. I'm talking to. Don't fucking act like you forgot me. Try and stop me. What do you do? Your tactics getting sloppy. Yeah.
See, I like that part right there.
Fuck you, dude. I'm talking to. Don't fucking act like you forgot me. Try and stop me. What do you do? Your tactics.
What do you do? I like that right there. I like that there's a little bit of an effect right there. That's what I'm talking about, man. We need more of that in this song.
It's getting sloppy, yeah, and you're a carbon copy who's trying to act like you are not me. You are nothing left without me. I'm the reason we're both here. You live in some wonderland. I live in your darkest fears. Dude, I fucking hate you. I just wish you dis...
And I love how I love the direction TK is going with this. You could tell he's having that inner struggle within himself. You know what I'm saying? Like his dark side and his lighter side, you know what I mean? They're at war with each other because they're arguing back and forth. You know what I mean? I can feel that back and forth battle, you know what I mean? That's going on in his head. Let's go.
And I'm like, fuck you both and every other
See, I love that right there. Yo, I wasn't ready for that. Let me wind that back.
Darkest fears. Dude, I fucking hate you. I just wish you disappeared. And I'm like, fuck you both and every other TK that's here.
War with myself, war with myself.
Only thing I will say, though, as far as that part right there, is that I wish it would have been mixed better, because it felt like right there, that end piece from TK, it was kind of overtaking the beat. It was really overtaking the beat right there in that last segment. You know what I mean? The mix could be a lot better there.
I'm at war with myself, war with myself. I'm at war with myself, war with myself. I'm at war. I'm at war. I'm at war with myself, war with myself. I'm at war with myself, war with myself. I'm at war with myself, war with myself. I'm at war. I'm at war.
Alright, y'all, so that was Simple featuring TK Green with War With Myself, you know what I'm saying? And, yo, overall, I think it's a nice track. It's a solid track, you know what I'm saying? It's just, there's little things that I feel like could be added again. Maybe some ad-libs. I like that TK Green's verse had some layers here and there. So I can give TK Green a pass on not having any ad-libs. You know what I mean? Because at least he made up for it with the layers. I wish, if anything, I wish that there could have been just a little bit more layers to his verse to really make it pop. Simple, my thing with him is that if he wasn't going to layer the verses, then at least put some ad-libs in there, you know what I mean? To, again, emphasize what he's talking about. And then with the hook, I wish the energy for the hook was amplified a little bit more. Again, because you're at war with yourself, right? And the struggle, right, of the voices you're hearing in your head, it has to, you know what I mean? I need to feel like you're reaching a boiling point with that. Because I'm hearing you talk about it, I'm just not feeling it with that hook though. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. I feel like the hook, it should have been amped up more. You know what I mean? You should have got more aggro with the hook. That's just me though, and I feel like you could have added a little bit more to the hook as far as the verbiage is concerned, because it's a little bit repetitive. I know with hooks, it's weird for me to say that about a hook, because that's the thing about hooks. Hooks are supposed to be repetitive, you know what I mean? But that doesn't mean that, you know, you can't add at least a little something to the verbiage, you know what I mean? Just to kind of make it seem a little less repetitive, you know. But if anything, and then if you are going to have it be repetitive like that, then at least bring up that energy, you know what I mean? Show us that anger, that frustration that you're feeling with this war that you're fighting, you know what I mean? So, yeah, overall though, despite those critiques, overall, it's still not a bad song. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to give it a like, you know what I'm saying? Because my man at least brought the energy into his verses. So, you know what I mean? That to me kind of makes up for it. Could be better, but it's not a terrible track by any means. You know what I mean? So, highly recommend that if you guys are with this, you know what to do with that link for the original video, so you can watch and listen to this on your own free time as you would like, and therefore, you know, generate your own thoughts, your own opinions. You know what I mean? Let me know in the comment section down below. Am I crazy for my critiques? You know what I mean? Do you guys agree? Do you guys disagree? Let me know. Let's have a conversation in the comment section down below. Let's try to keep it civil too. You know what I mean? But overall, I feel like it's still a solid outing for my man Simple and TK Green. You know what I'm saying? And I would love to hear more collabs with them too. And I would definitely love to do something with Simple. You know what I mean? I would love to work with Simple. There may and or may not be something in the works in regards to a possible Jason JV and Simple collab. Keep your eyes and ears open, and we'll see what happens. Time will tell. All right. But yeah, until then, like I said earlier, if you guys want to watch and listen to this on your own free time, again, the link for the original video will be in the description down below. If you're with this reaction, well, you know what to do with that thumbs up down below. You know what to do with that comment section down below. And if you're new here, first off, welcome. Thank you for your view. Very much appreciate it. And hopefully I did enough to earn your subscription so you can be part of the Jason JV Ranger Squad family. We'd very much love to have you as part of the team. Yeah, what I mean? Don't forget to check out, of course, all the links in the description down below, including the 2 store links, such as the TeeSpring merch store link, to where I just launched my new line of t-shirts. Make sure y'all go check it out. Buy yourself a shirt. You know what I'm saying? Help your boy out. And also got an affiliate link with Kula Hawaii. If you're in need and or are interested in some CBD, CBG, Delta 8s, if you need some flowers, you know what I'm saying? Kula Hawaii got you covered. Got a coupon code with that link as well. That'll help save you 25% off on all your purchases. So yeah, definitely take full advantage of that. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to just help out with the cause, support the channel, link for the PayPal is in the description down below as well. If you absolutely cannot support the channel financially, no worries, all good. Trust, no hard feels. You are still helping out in the long run by simply clicking that subscribe button, dinging that notification bell. Make sure you select all so you never miss an upload, which doesn't cost a single red cent, but still a big help nonetheless. If you're new here, of course, liking and sharing my videos so more eyes can be on the channel. Since teamwork makes the dream work, you best believe I cannot be picked up on the YouTube algorithm without y'all, and I recognize. And I think I nailed everything, guys. So with all that being said, it is your boy, Jason JV, saying y'all take care. Have a blessed one. I catch y'all in the next one. All right? Peace.